Welcome to SC Custom Designs. All right, you're looking at part 2 of we're basically done with the project. We've got to finish it, but we're done with it. We've created something here, and so this is the part 2 of making the doors for the crawl space. Okay, so I actually before I did a lot of work here that you're not going to appreciate because I attempted to video, and the video just wasn't cooperating. Not the video, but so much as this, that, and the other. You can imagine the things that can go make a left-hand turn. But at least I could show you this part here. So, and then we'll talk about this. We're going to reverse engineer this project for you. But at the moment, we are going to use our GlueBot. Look up that review. I just came across the GlueBot not too long ago. I did an episode on that. So basically the GlueBot allows you to apply the glue no matter what level of glue you've got in there, because it kind of siphons in here like this. And there's various tips. I'm not sure what you can see. Various tips. This is the flat tip that I have on at the moment. And there's various other tips that you can get. So you can put a really micro bead type glue on here. So really small. So if you got model airplanes, so to speak, whatever it is you've got to do, my friend, you're going to be okay. So what we're doing now is we're putting a backer on to this door here, and let's get this ready here. Pin gun, no compressor. I will be excited for a long time. The idea that I don't have to grab my compressor and lug it all over the place. I'm more inclined to actually use my pin gun because I could just grab it and run with it. Okay, so those pins are coming through a little bit, and I switched pins because they were smaller. It's not the end of the world. Always take your battery out because you don't need to pin your fingers. So where they came through a little bit, it's really not a big deal. I'll just get a nail punch, and once the glue dries, that is, and I'll get rid of that. So you can see the idea behind this backer board is so that so this guy here can rest against it once this is closed. Bam, done. It's a no-brainer. All right, I'm going to reverse engineer this for you. This was a fun project, fairly simple project. So if you're a beginner woodworker, I want you to just appreciate that you can do stuff like this. All right, so if you're a beginning woodworker, just know that this was not really that hard. Being the semi-final episode, the next one we'll figure out what sort of hardware we're going to put on here. I think I inadvertently zoomed in. Oh man. Well, hopefully everything's okay. So there it is. Yay. Once upon a time, this was one piece of plywood, and I screwed it in. Boop, 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 boop. And lo and behold, behind here is another me next to Jesus. Mind you, the Western Jesus. So at any rate, yeah, this is where we put the Christmas stuff. And, well, I'm happy to say that he's in our hearts every day. Christmas is every day. At any rate, so yeah, we needed to be able to get in here at will, not where's my husband and where is his screw gun. So my idea was to basically cut it down at some point. I didn't go down the middle for a reason, because when you open it this way, most of your material, I can't go too far, is going to come from this direction. So let the bigger part of the door be on this side. Okay, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, so let's reverse engineer it a little bit. So what we have is just this T111 plyboard, and we have, this is plyboard here that I cut out and then mitered them in here. Just tacked it in there with the pin gun and glue. I put a nice little line in here just to break it up a little bit. This is probably going to be painted, but I'm really not sure, 100% sure if it is. Okay, so I couldn't just, before I just screwed it, you can see the screw holes. I just screwed it right in there like this. So now that I have a door, I need a frame. I need it for it to connect to something. So I custom made this piece here, which I pinned to the 2x4. I had a ledge for which I set these guys on in place, okay, so that it would clear the rug and they would be the same height. Okay, so that was a little bit of a trick that we did. I had to put a piece here on this 2x4 to bring this out. I needed a little more meat, and then I had to make these shims here, okay, so that both of these were speaking the same language so that they could close evenly. So each side is custom. It's custom. It's a little bit different. So I think that's about it. When you talk about a thing, it goes a lot faster than when you're making it. All right, so I'm really pleased with this. Now, what were some of the challenges? What were some of the gotchas? Even though I put a board down here, okay, for these to set on to clear the rug, what I found was that this part of the floor is higher than this part of the floor. Believe it or not, that little factor meant I had to stop my video that I was running to show you how I was going to do all of this. So I had to just stop it and rethink everything that I was sort of thinking around here. So at the end of the day, what you see is the project is done, and we know there's bumps in the road. So at any rate, there you go. I want to show you how old this wiring is. This house originally came with gas that was piped in to the walls, and then that was your light. This is a Sears kit, not what you're seeing now. This is the attic, which we're still working on, and have put some new windows in and etc. So at any rate, this is the original wiring. Look at that, my friends. The cloth, the steel cable like this. So actually this house was knob and tube. So, you know, there you go. So I'm going to take this out of this steel case here, get the blue standard cases, and they're a lot more flexible to work with for mounting them and securing them. So that's what that is. All right, but all right. So again, we're done. We're done. Hopefully my wife will like it. Let us know what you think. So the challenges with these types of projects, my friends, is that they're like one-offs. Like SE Custom Designs is completely custom. They're one-offs, so all the lessons you learn, you don't know that you can use them for the next project. Some of them, yes. A tip I can give you for creating this fine line here where everything is almost perfect is you take a shim. Now I had another shim in here before, but it was very, very thin. And you basically just put it here, put your other door against it, and it's going to have the same. That's just an old cabinetry trick, right? I'm not a cabinet maker, but you know, you learn these things. All right, Please let us know what you think. Show us your projects. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. We are at 198, 2 away from 200. We have to get to 1,000 so we can get monetized again. SE Custom Designs. I'm going to be very careful with how I show you this, but these are some of the things that that the other part of SE Custom Design uses. And let me tell you, my wife is very, 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 very talented. Thanks for tuning in. Again, subscribe to our channel if you'd like to, please. Give us thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know why. Thanks for tuning in. God bless.